Welcome back to another edition of the Optimized Weekly Market Recap. I'm David Ferreira, Portfolio Manager with Optimized Wealth Management. And as always for today's recap, we'll take a look at last week's activity in the markets, as well as what we're watching for in the week ahead. It was a quiet week in the markets with only 4 trading sessions in the US last week. The Dow was the best performing index, up 1.45% on the week, followed by the S&P up 61 basis points. The Nasdaq was roughly flat on the week, and in Canada, TSX finished the week down 39 basis points. Looking at sector performance, energy and consumer discretionary were the strongest performing sectors, while utilities and real estate were the weakest. Looking at the events from this past week, U.S. initial jobless claims ticked up slightly, indicating that the U.S. labor market is continuing to soften. While the unemployment rate remains low, the labor market showing signs of softening really strengthens the case for a Fed rate cut later in the year, setting a positive backdrop for equities. Further good news for the prospects of a rate cut, the latest U.S. retail sales showed consumer spending continue to grow, albeit at a slower than expected pace. This should help to further ease inflationary pressure and really provides further evidence for the Fed to consider at their next meeting. On the home front, Canadian producers' price inflation held steady in May, coming in below market expectations, which was again welcomed by the markets as we continue to see easing inflationary pressure. For the week ahead, U.S. GDP growth is due to be reported on Thursday, with markets watching both the headline figure and underlying components for indicators of the state of the U.S. economy. We'll also get U.S. durable goods orders, providing an important insight into the manufacturing expectations for the U.S. economy. And on the home front, the latest Canadian inflation print is due on Tuesday, with markets watching for further cooling. Moving over to corporate earnings, on the earnings calendar this week, we've got FedEx, General Mills, and Nike all set to report. And that's it for this week with another eventful week in the markets. As always, thank you for watching and see you soon.